Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday again. I did show some new arrivals in the Boo box and the new shadow palette and everything this morning. So if you missed that, please just scroll down and make sure to check it out. Please give it a like or a heart or share it if you want to, whichever is fine. I'm Sharisa, for those who do not know me. Thank you for being here. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. Red light up in the corner means you are hanging with me right now. If not, hashtag tardy down below later on and let me know that you were here. But if not, say hey girl, hey. Danielle, how are you? I needed to call you back and then all hell broke loose with everything around here. But I will get in contact with you. I'm gonna shut that curtain a little bit. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. Please hit that button at the bottom and share it to your personal page and set it to public for me. Let me know that you shared. We're gonna do some makeup today. Second cup of coffee. And I'm ready to go. All right. I don't know what we're, ooh, and a fuzzy. Hi, Kristen. Good morning. All right. So I'm going to share this out. Please do the same. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. I don't know what I just got on there. A fuzzy. Always fuzzies around here. It's like story of my life. All right, here we go. Share to, oh, that's not where I want to share to. To a page. All right, we are done. It's like story of my life. Let me turn this down. I'm gonna use that for extra comments just in case. Hey girl, hey. See if I can remember to look at it this time. It was there last time. I don't think I paid much attention to it. All right, I'm showered now. My hair is done. I got 2 wiggies on the side because, you know, we just might have to pop something on at the end, but the anticipation will have to wait. What's everybody doing today? It looks like it's pretty nice out. We're gonna go run and do a few things here and then who knows? I really want to try that new pumpkin mask, so let me know. Throw me up some hearts or something if you think I should hop back on tonight and we should do a pumpkin mask. All right. During the power outage, though, I redid, again, this whole entire area. One of the phones has a photo, not quite sure where it's at. Excuse me. But we redid this. We fixed the top. I literally redid all the drawers, and then I sat there going, oh my God, it's not even 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We still didn't have power, and I was like getting antsy, so we ended up going to like Walmart, running to do errands in hopes that the power was going to be on, and it wasn't. But that night I went to bed, I don't know, I think like 8:30 because I was falling asleep on the couch because it was pitch black by 7 and there was nothing to do. So I went to bed and then I guess it came back on that night like 11, between 10:30 and 11:30. All right, I don't know what we're going to do today. I'm starting with our concealer. I call it, it's the highlight stick, but I call it the concealer stick. And I'm just going to dab a little right here and cover up. I got a little irritation up here, so we're just going to cover that up real quick. You could go ahead. This is a little bit thicker compared to just using the other concealer, so that's why I like this one. And it also works really well to cover up. I did this the other day and I was like, why do I not do this like all the time? Look at the difference that just made. I'm literally just dabbing a little bit on my finger and blending it in. Hey girl, hey, what's going on? How's little man? Say hi when you guys are hopping on. Throw me up some hearts, thumbs up. I don't care, angry faces. Whatever you're feeling to let me know if you can hear me okay and how everything is. So I'm using this first because I want to lighten and brighten. And I'm trying new things. We got the makeup, you might as well play with it. Hi, babe. Oh, there's a heart. I don't know who's hurting me, but thank you. You guys can talk, comment below. I mean, it's fun, I promise. Pick something to talk about. Anybody watching anything? I was waiting for the new, I guess we could talk about that. Oh, he's doing great, yay. He looks it in all the pictures that I see. I'm just putting this anywhere I'm seeing a little bit of red because I think I'm going to go in with just the luminous today. So I'm covering up any little spots using the highlight stick, but I'm literally using it as like a concealer stick instead. It's what I've done from like day one. It's like the best stuff in the world. So anyway, Hulu. Who has Hulu? And if not, I believe it might be on Prime. But The Handmaid's Tale. It's amazing. It's disturbing, and it's like a little psychotic maybe all in one, but I love it. And the new season is not out yet because of obviously like COVID and everything. Hello, hello, good morning. All right, so I'm usually, and the reason I'm using my finger is I want the warmth of my finger is actually warming this up. Don't worry, we're not gonna leave it like that. Trust the process, it's fine. I'm just trying something new today. All right, and then I wanna put a little bit here on my cheek and a little bit right here. Here is where there's a sunspot. I'm literally using this as my concealer, but it's a highlight stick. The consistency of it is thicker, and I'm hoping that it'll work well underneath the luminous serum by itself instead of using BB cream or something else. Just use it alone. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. Hello, hello. Manpreet, I think is how you say it. Good morning, Chris. Who else is on here? Kristen, you're still there. I think you're still there. So if you guys have not watched it, I actually highly recommend. But like I said, it's a little twisted. Might as well just use this all over my whole entire face. I'm like, now that it's covering up the red like everything else, I always want my nose to be lighter and brighter, so I'm gonna just drag this right down my nose. And then this is a problem area for me. I don't know about you guys, but all around my nose is always like red and everything. So we're gonna just take this like so. Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna warm it up between my fingers. And we're gonna just blend it all in. So it's covering up that red, and now once we put our foundation on, hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, guess what? It comes off. It's like magic. It doesn't stay forever. It's just, you wash it off and you start over again. So I tested out the colors in the new Boo palette. Guys, these are so highly pigmented, it's not even funny. Good thing I did that before I jumped in the shower, let's just say, because it was, your girl had added way too much onto the brush when I tried it out. Okay. I feel like we are mostly blended. And if we're not, it's okay, because we're gonna blend with, that's the concealer stick. So this was the highlight stick is what it's called, but I use it as a concealer stick. But it is called the highlight stick if you're looking for it. It will be, I can link my page, it's usually on top. And then here's the contour stick. Get your words together, girl. All right, so this I am really liking. It is lightweight. They're all lightweight, but it's very, this one I would say compared to the other ones is more liquidy. Our other liquid one is still, I want to say, just maybe about the same, if not a little thicker. All right, so shake it up. Everything out of your dropper. And I guess we can put it on. I'm going to dab it on with this first. So we're just going to put a few drops on here. Can come back for more. And we're just going to kind of put it all over the place. This foundation is $22. And my skin is all nice and exfoliated and cleaned with the new foamy system. I love that. And then I put on my skincare. All right, I'm gonna go in with a damp blending bud. And we're gonna press this all in. What is everybody doing today? It's beautiful here. I don't know where you guys are from. Let me know down below in the comments. I'm in upstate New York, and compared to the last couple days, I think today's gonna be in the 70s, which is gonna feel like a heat wave. We're just gonna press this in. It is buildable, so you can go ahead and use super lightweight, and then you could go ahead and add more if you want more coverage. I will probably do one more, we'll call it layer, so to speak. I'm not getting super close under my eyes yet because I will probably just go in. I'll see how this is, and if not, I'll go in on like my last. I don't want to like build up underneath my eyes because you don't want that to look cakey. Just dot herself everywhere. Who says you can't paint your face? And just keep pressing. Just keep pressing. Takes a little bit longer. I mean, obviously if I'm not live and like talking, but it takes a little longer to use a blending bud, but I promise you it's well worth it. I'll show you a close-up in a second. Look how it's just literally melted into my skin. You're welcome. Okay. Let's do... Look at me, I'm so organized now, guys. I don't even know who I am right now. Couldn't even tell ya. All right, I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade of the concealer in the liquid concealer. It is ivory, light ivory. I don't know why I always forget that. And I'm gonna press this right here. Like so. These are the areas that I'm gonna kind of stay away from. You're gonna see in a second here. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of the serum, but I'm going to just focus on the areas that are not obviously highlighted right now. Oops. Trying to only get a little bit. I'm really liking this serum, so I'm just trying other ways. It's trial and error even for me, because what works today and yesterday might not work a week from now. Because your skin is always changing, and especially with, unless you're in Florida or someplace super warm, maybe it's not going to change quite as much. But when you are in other areas and you've got different seasons or hot and cold, your skin is going to adjust with that. And we're just going to blend this all in. Now you're like, okay, but now you made yourself look like one complete shade. But that's okay. We got a nice base to the face. Look how much lighter and brighter that is. We have a base to the face, and we're going to go ahead and add in, this is where you can add your bronzers and other things to sculpt out the shape a little bit better and to give some life back to this one shade palette. Hello, hello, say hi when you guys are hopping on. And that is Light Ivory Liquid Concealer. I think it's like, I don't know, it's under $10. Can't beat it. Okay. Lighter and brighter. I'm going to take the little bit that might be left on here, and we're just going to pat it right on top. Actually, I lied. I'm going to take the little bit that might be left on here, and we're just going to pat it right on top. Actually, I lied. I'm going to take the little bit that might be left on here, and we're just going to pat it right on top. we're just gonna add some right on top because we want same shade all over. See how that just blends right on? Literally, it melts into your skin. It oxidizes to your skin tone and your everything. Okay. Ta-da! I'm going to come back with powder and stuff, so we don't need to worry about that right now. But that was... I started with the highlight stick, aka the concealer stick to me. And then I went in with Luminous Serum Foundation. This is shade 02. And then I went in with the lightest shade of the liquid concealer, which is Light Ivory. And I think it's 01. It's 03. I lied. It's 03. I was wrong. Hello, hello. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. Okay. Now we look a little more alive. I'm going to come back underneath my eyes. With that. Let's see. That's the porcelain powder. Actually, you know what? Let's try the porcelain powder under our eyes. So this is the porcelain powder, literally like porcelain doll. I do, however, want to find my transparent finishing powder first. And hold, please. Would help if I got out my other brushes. Might help just a little. All right, I'm going to use this brush from the FARMASi Pro Kit. Don't think it's back in stock yet. I can check and let you guys know though. Hello, hello. Hi, Bob. Hi, Danielle. All right. I'm just getting anything that might be left on this brush off because we don't want to transfer. And I'm going to dip into the powder right here. It is transparent, so it's the white. And I'm just going to kind of dust. I'm not going to pat as much because I don't really want it to set. I just want it to have a dusting to go over because sometimes it'll cause those fine lines to pop out a little more. And we just tried to cover all those up. We don't want to look like we're tired. We're trying to make it look like we are bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, wide awake. I'm just going to press it right on top of my lid. I'm just going to kind of press right there and then blend it. And do the same thing right here where we highlighted. Right here where we highlighted. You're like, well, bam, we look awake. All right, let's try it. We don't know if we don't try. You don't need a lot at all, so very lightly I'm gonna dip into the porcelain powder and I'm gonna tap it off. And I'm gonna stay kind of from here down because I don't want it to crease underneath my eye because I don't know what it's gonna do. Seeing how the rest of your face, this stuff makes you look like a porcelain doll. Hopefully I grabbed 01, I did. Why not underneath our cheeks to look like a porcelain doll too? Under our cheeks, under our eyes. I'm gonna just give it a little dusting. And that is the terracotta porcelain powder. I'm gonna get a big fluffy brush. And then we're lightly gonna just kind of buff it out. And now our skin looks almost airbrushed. Piece of cake, right? Good morning, good morning. Hi, Dana. Okay, so that is the terracotta porcelain powder. I'm gonna take just a little more. I'm gonna lighten around like my forehead so it kind of just gives it a little bit of a lighter look. Okie dokie. What do we want to do next? I'm going to use the Peach palette, the Peach Bite palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here on top. I'm going to go in with the same brush from before. We're going to give ourselves some cheekbones. Don't worry, I'm going to blend it out. Hold on to your pants, people. You're like, oh my God, she's putting dark spots on her face. What is she doing? God, trust the process. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That'll probably be what Facebook sees for me, though. They like me like that. I'm horrible at doing makeup. I never have the time or the patience. Girl, once you get it down, it's like riding a bike. If I wasn't live, I can do like a whole look in like no time, but you know, I'm still the same chatterbox I've always been my entire life, so. There's literally ones that you can use like 3 products and I could have you in and out the door in like 5 minutes. Might take you like 10 while you're starting, but after you practice it, you'll be like, it wasn't so bad. All right, I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna go over a spot that might have come out a little too dark for me. The blending bud will take care of it for you. It's like a little lifesaver. Okay. Just kind of give it a little, I think with the damp blending mud too, it helps kind of soak it in. It already looks like a natural look anyway, but it kind of just gives it that little extra glow, I guess. I like me a glow. Haven't even gotten on to the glow part yet. All right, I'm gonna use the same brush, same color again. We're gonna blend. Put it in your hair too, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. There's nothing to look at here. Just kidding. It might be the Snickers creamer I put in my coffee today. All right, I'm gonna do my brows real quick because it's gonna like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes in between, if you just do the brows and they're set, kind of helps the whole rest of everything kind of pull together. And that at the same time, this is gonna oxidize into your skin. It's gonna just settle in there. It's gonna love every bit of it. But I lied, hold on one second. I'm gonna take that terracotta porcelain powder. Big fluffy brush. It's just gonna soften everything up. I forgot to do that. Okay. Excuse me, now we can carry on. I will do the rest with the darker shade momentarily. So once again, there's not really like, well, there's a process. My process isn't always in the same order. I jump around, I change it up, but you have to change it up. All right, I'm gonna use this brush right here. Also came in the Pro Kit. Pro Kit was like 30, I'm forgetting now. I think it was like $30 and you got 1, 2, 3, like 6 brushes, I think. And I love the metallic, like purple. Love it. Okay, anywho, carry on with our brows here. I'm just gonna fill them in real quick. I'm actually gonna brush them down. I trimmed them up earlier and I'm gonna just fill them in super quick with just some darker shadow. Whoa, I didn't mean to go that dark. Oh, hey now. All right, hold up. Wrong one. My bad. It's all right, we can lighten it up. It's fine. Like I said, it can all be fixed. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm like concentration mode. They're gonna be like, this girl is doing a makeup video. What? Listen, we all make mistakes, okay? Just don't judge. Not on something like that. If you're gonna judge, make it something good. Just kidding, sorry. I mean, I always try not to judge, to each their own, but we're also still all human. It happens. Okay. Okay. Better than that. It's a lot easier to work with this and make the eyes, don't worry. I know they're dark. We're going to fix them in a minute. But this is literally my only brow. Yes, this got covered up a little bit with stuff. That's why it was micro shaded. I do need my touch up. I messaged her. She can get back to me. I'll just have to call her again this week. I try to give like space in between, but I waited a good, I don't know, I waited a few months because I was busy and I knew I wanted to let everything settle, but now I'm ready. So I'm literally just tracing across to where the top of my eyebrow bone is, and then it goes down a little bit. Everybody's brows are a little different, so you just kind of trace what you got. And if you don't have anything, sometimes that's even better because you get to just kind of do what you want. And I'm going to fill it in with the lighter shade. I'm just using the product that is already on my brow, and I'm kind of just pulling it in the direction I want it to go in. Is it always going to do that? No. I looked back and saw some of my other videos. I'm like, oh my goodness, how horrendous was I at brows? It was ridiculous. Listen, we all learn somewhere. I still learn every day. I'm learning something different. Or trying to try something different. Sometimes I learn, go back to the way I was doing it before. Okay. I think we are about even. This one needs to be a teeny bit darker. I used to try to do my brows sometimes before live because it is a little time consuming. But honestly, I mess them up with shadows and foundation, everything anyway, so I gave up on that. I was just like, nope, that's not a process for me. Okay. Fix that. Fix that. Okay. We got brows. I'm going to fix them in a couple minutes. We're going to let them sit, do their thing, and then we will lighten them. But at least now we got something to kind of work with while we do the rest of our face. Don't forget to say hi. You guys can chit chat with me. If there's something you want to see, let me know. I'm literally just kind of winging it. I think I want to try the new one, but it's so pigmented. I was a little afraid earlier, but guess what? It's okay. Be scared and afraid, do it anyway. All right, I'm going back to the Peach Bite palette. This is the shade we used. Nope. Yes, this is the shade we used before. This is our highlight and our blush. These palettes are amazing, and they're under 20 bucks. Actually, they're like $18, I think, so I should know the price. I think that's exactly what it is. I think it's $18.90. Okay, I'm gonna grab this brush and I'm gonna dip into a teeny bit of the dark that we use and a little bit of this blush. I'm gonna soften up those cheekies. This is such a good palette for the fall. I really, really like it. Okay. We're coming together. It's coming together. I'm going to come back and use the highlight in a momento. Sun-Kissed. I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. So if you just want a bronzer, this is going to be like your favorite thing in the world. Just going to kind of tap it on because I don't want the forehead to be too dark. But now we look like we kind of got sun-kissed a little bit. Don't worry, we're going to fix the brows. I know they're still standing out, just like flashing at you. I did, however, I labeled every single one of these so that I don't have to go, it's number, some have names, some don't. I don't know what they did. Some say what they are at the bottom, but now I know without having to open every single one. This one is Baby Cakes number 12. This one is Lily Water number 11. I had time on my hands during this power outage, so I took advantage. All right, I'm going to put my eyeliner on really quick just because I want it to set into place and then work around it. Possibly. There she is. Nope, that's liquid. We don't want that one. No, ma'am. That one's liquid too. What is going on here? There we go. Express 01 is black. That's the one I want. Sorry. Not quite. Can't pull a wing liner off to save my life. And I've tried. I could try more, but it's not really my thing. It's not my thing. I envy a really good wing eyeliner, but it's not my thing. I try and I just can't do it. All right, I'm gonna do waterline and tight line, and I'm gonna do one eye first so you can see how it's gonna literally just make my eyes like look awake. I'm gonna try not to poke myself in the eyeball this time. Oh, wait, hold on. You don't belong there. Do you see what that just did? Wabam. I'm gonna go a little bit more right here. Do you see how that, mainly by doing the corner, I did the corner right here, and then I retouched up the bottom corner so it connects, and it's gonna just make your eye like pop open. Also, by doing it that way, when you put on your mascara, it's going to, whether you use regular falsies, doesn't matter. It's going to close that gap between, so even if you're not quite on your lash line and you're close enough, nobody's going to notice. Usually I poke myself in the eye because, you know, that's fun. I've been noticing if I put this on beforehand and I let it dry, I'm not messing up all my eye makeup. Okay, so that's just black eyeliner, just a pencil. Just a pencil liner, my go-to. All right. Do we try the new one or do we stick to something we know? Thinking the orange. Reminds me of Orange Pop. Orange Pop. So Orange Pop. Ooh. That's an idea. Hold, please. That's Orange Pop. Should we use them both? I think I'm going to use Orange Pop in the corner. And then I'm going to stop and then go in further. Do you know how to do lip liner as well? I sure do, girl. We're going to get to lips too. Don't let me forget them. And I never used to like lip liners. And these go on so smoothly. I'm obsessed. My biggest problem is which color do I want to wear? Do you want a neutral shade? Oh, and thank you, by the way. Do you want a neutral shade or what are you guys thinking? I really like, if I didn't do one of these new shadows, I was going to use Confident or something on my eyes and my lips. I have done that before, but not in a while. So we got lots of colors. We can do a lipstick. We can do a matte. We've got more liners coming, but these are my eyeliners or my lip liners that I have for now. I was like, there's a few. So we can definitely pick out a color. All right. Are we feeling the oranges? I just don't know how to do it all. I just, honestly, YouTube videos. Watching like what I'm doing now is what I used to do watching other people, and I just practice. I would literally go into the bathroom and do my makeup at night, change it up, figure out something, and wash it all off and go to bed. Just trial and error. Lauren, hello, my love. How are you? So I'm thinking that we can pull this off. And then I'm thinking this color, because it'll go with my shirt, to maybe do around the eyeballs. What do you guys think? Throw me up some hearts or thumbs up if you like that idea. What do we think? Let me get these out of the way. And then we'll touch up. Actually, I can, while I'm waiting to see, I miss your face too. I'm gonna grab my powder and we're gonna just lighten up these eyebrows. All right, these obviously I haven't gotten to yet. This is Face Perfecting Powder. And this is in 01, so it's like the lighter or lightest shade. This'll work. This'll do. Usually it's a bigger, fluffier brush. Just make sure there's no product on there. These things are amazing. I find these I found one at the dollar store, this one. I found this at the dollar store and the girl was like, that was here. And I was like, never seen it in my life, but I'm buying it while I'm here. But these, you can get them on Amazon, but I usually just find them at like a TJ Maxx or something like that. If you check like their makeup area, you can sometimes just see them. I've never seen them together. I always just see them and you'll just see literally a little tin. And that's all it is. And it takes up all your makeup off your brush temporarily until you wash them, so you're not transferring it from one to another. In case anybody was wondering what that was. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of this lighter powder and we're just going to press it over top. See how that just lightened it? Wha-bam. Easy peasy little trick. So instead of trying to wipe off what I was doing and mess up the brows, you fix them after. Most everything, there's a solution for. Give it a little brush just to blend that little powder in. I feel like that's a good color. So I'm going to grab my eyebrow gel. It's pretty much mascara for your brows. It's got a tiny little brush. Less is more. And we're just going to do the same thing. Just brush them. Brush it, brush it, brush it, brush it. And we'll let that dry while we do the other part. Okay. say a prayer. Here we go. Orange Pop. It's one of my favorite shades ever. Ever, ever, ever. Hold on. We got more brushes. Story of my life. I need a flat little brush because I don't want this to go crazy and it could go south real quick. So we're gonna be careful on that. I'm gonna use this little brush right here. It's also from the FARMASi Pro Set. They're super soft. We're going to just grab a little bit. I'm just grabbing a little bit here and I'm actually just kind of brushing it right off on the side. So like I said, it's easier to add than to take away. Okay, here we go. Cream shadows, for those of you, like Dana, you are saying that like makeup, you don't have time. Grab a cream shadow. You can literally put it on with your finger, and in a second here, I'm gonna blend it out with my finger. I'm just kind of placing it where I want it with this little brush first, because I tend to get carried away. I'm just gonna grab my pinky and use the warmth of my finger to just kind of spread that color out. So we're kind of using the cream shadow as like a transition color. See how pretty that is? Makes eyes pop. I'm actually just gonna go right in with my finger. Look how pigmented this is, guys. It's unreal. It's like metallic shimmer. It's so pretty. Do we see this? Do we see it? I'm so excited. I'm like, it's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna go back in, grab some on my brush. Okay, we need to. I'm pulling that shape up a little higher just because look at what it did to my eye. So this one, you can't see hardly any of my eyelid, so I faked it. I made it look like I have an eye. Made it look like, you know, one of those. Made it look like I don't have hidden, what is the word? Why can't I think of it right now? Good God, I'm losing my mind. Hooded eyes. All right, so I'm going to take a different finger because it still has the product, and I'm going to blend this. And then I'm going to go back in. I'm kind of keeping it more towards the center of my eye. So when you open your eye, that metallic part, and it just made my eyes like pop. Don't be afraid to use color. Okay. Let's hope we can get the other side to look the same. It's like one eye down. Oh, yeah, but now you gotta do another one. Then we're gonna come back and blend it out. Just gonna let it kind of sit there and do its thing, and then we will blend it back out. All right. Back to the Orange Pop cream shadow. Still gonna make sure that I don't go in with a heavy hand, because like I said, it could go south real quick. And I'm gonna start right here in the corner. Grab my pinky. See that color? Love it. Now that I know what I did on the other side, I can come over and just kind of complete the whole thing, and then I'll come back. Which means I can blend. And I'm gonna make this come up a little bit higher. And hope it matches the other side. Pretty darn close. So it's kind of almost like a, I guess like an oval shape on the outside. Okay. Whack yourself in the nose, it's fine. Just blending it out until it's dry. And then I'm gonna go in with the middle shade of our new palette. Guys, this is a limited edition. If you want this palette, you better snag it. It is $22, I think. I think it's 22. Doing this like all backwards. Not too shabby. Are we even? We're probably close. Close enough for now because we're gonna blend it. This one might need a little bit more, but I'm not gonna add it until after I blend. Fluffy blending brush, because this is another blending brush, but look at the difference. So all just depends on how much you're blending and what you're blending. So I'm gonna kind of stick to right here and above. I'm not going much in the center. I'm just kind of going around the outside. And you don't need much, the brush will do it itself. Just gonna soften those lines. See how much softer that looks compared to this? And just do the same thing. So just blend your life away. I'm trying to decide if I need more in this corner. I might. I'm just gonna kind of blend it over that way. See if that'll fix the problem. That's the cream shadow, so I just brought it up a little higher. Okay. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. I know this is a long one today, but sometimes it just takes time. Let's see. Hi, Dad. Saw you popped on. I don't know if you're still on here. All right. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the highlight. Sorry, itchy nose. Always an itchy nose on here. I'm going to take a fluffy brush like this. I've cleaned it, I've washed it. It's just because I used a really dark green and I got it wet. I think it was like a Halloween, probably like 2 years ago. And that green like never really wanted to fully come out. It's not in there. I'm pretty sure it just dyed it that color. Oops. Oopsie. All right, I'm going to take the peach color first. So we're reusing pretty much the same as before. And I'm gonna soften right above and kind of bring it to the outer corner. See, it just like softened up that whole entire area. Instead of like standing out, it blended it together almost like a transition color. Fuzzies. I'm going to grab the highlight color in the center. I'm going to pop that in the corner of my eye. I'm going to take the highlight right underneath my brow. Might not be a Halloween look, but it's Halloween colors. It counts, right? Okay. I'm going to take the same highlight color. Have to go to an appointment. Thanks so much. Looks great. Thanks so much. Thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. I hope the appointment goes well. Have a good day. Come back and check out the replay to see the end. I'll try to do a before and after photo. I don't know if I have a before, but I can do an after. All right, I'm going to take this brush and we're going to contour down the side of our nose. Using the same color we used on our cheeks. Okay. We're gonna do cheeks. Same highlight color. And now let's move on. Ooh, we're gonna do under our eyes with this color. You're probably like, girl, you crazy. It's fine. Wait till that mascara goes on. Mascara is key. And I'm going right underneath my lashes. So I'm not going on top of the eyeliner I did. I'm going right underneath. We're gonna do lippies and then mascara and we should be done. See if we need to add anything else after. Sometimes I like to come back and add a little extra highlight depending. Get out of there. Get. I'm just using a really, really flat little brush. I'm just dragging that right underneath. So these are the colors we used on our eyes, and then this is underneath, and then this was used on our eyes. So we used the two, Orange Pop, this is Orange Pop, and then this is out of the new special edition Boo-tiful eyeshadow palette that looks like this. All right, what's this color? All right, right, I'm gonna do, I think, my neutral color to make the eyes pop out, but we're gonna do a fun color on the outside. And I think we're gonna go with 204 because it's kind of like a plummy kind of color. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. These go on like nothing. If I can do lip liner now, anybody can. I believe these are $6.90 and we've got a gazillion. I probably only own half or close to half, and I have all these. Hello. Hi, Heather. So these lip liners can also be used all over your entire lip. You can use them on your eyes, like pretty much anything. Okay. Hey girl, hey. Hello, Lauren. All right. And then this is Barely There. Get it on your teeth. It's cool. So we almost kind of look like we ombre our lips. All right. We'll let that sit for a minute, you know, because I might come back and change something up. Who knows? But let's finish off these eyes to really make it pop. So I'm going to spray my face real quick. Just drench yourself in setting spray. So you're going, huh, she look crazy right now. Wow, look how blue my eyes are. But wait till I get this mascara on, it's gonna pop. Okay, you know the rule. They're showing, we gonna highlight them. That's not it. Whew, that would have been cute to put the orange on there, oopsie. I do like that they did it in a different color so it's easy to stand out. I hope that they continue to change that up. However, luckily for me with little stickies, I went ahead and just labeled all my shit anyway, because even to look and go, what's that say? And squint, I don't have time for that. If your collarbones are showing, you best be highlighting them. Okay. Mascara. Double extend. All right, guys, I think it's kind of preference. Some say volume first, some say length first. I personally prefer the length and then the volume, I think. So your length is going to be just unscrew the top one here, and your volume, you're gonna unscrew where it's pink. So I personally like to do length first because it's gonna get all those lashes. When you do volume first, let me show you the difference. So this is what it looks like for length. And then this is for volume. See how much more product is on there? Just feel like it's gonna get a little messy. We're trying to keep it as clean, as neat around here as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with length first. I've tried it both ways. I didn't see a huge difference. If anything, I feel like this way made them a little more black and stand outish. Is that a word? Stand outish. But add it to the Sharissa dictionary because it's a word now. So I'm gonna just grab some of these lashes on the bottom. Give them a little bit of love. I'm not going heavy duty on them because I'm gonna come back. This is about essentially length and everything. You're just coating your lash first. So you can get all those lashes. Gonna get your length, and then I prefer to just add like a coat of volume, like wabam, right on top. Here we go. I'm still doing length. I will do one eye completely and then the other eye just to show. It's no crazy business around here. This is full on lashes. Lashes upon lashes upon lashes. Girl, you need to get you some lashes. How we doing? I see you. I see you. Don't forget these little lashes in the corner. See what that just said? Look how far down they come. Don't forget them. Okay. So we got some length. That's just length. I caught the brush. I'm just kind of pulling them to the shape that I want them. So pulling this way is going to make them a little more like cat's eye. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay. There she be length. Now we're going for volume. I suggest the first couple of times you do what you like, but I'm just wiping a teeny bit. If I see like, I don't want to call it a clump, but when you first get it, there's a lot of product in there. I just like to brush mine off just a little bit because after you did all that, do you really want to take the chance to clump your lashes? No, ma'am. Not after all this. And now we're going to volumize them. So like I said, it's really kind of a preference. Play with it both ways. I know some people that like to do length first, volume second, and vice versa. This is only like my 4th time using this, so I'm just going off of what I've done so far. And again, I guess that brush would be helpful for after, but we volumized. See what that does? Oh, like she's looking a little crazy. Oh, it's not so bad anymore. Lashes make everything. I was gonna say if you want, we could do this side the opposite and see if there's really a big difference. Shall we? Let's do volume on this side first. I'm not going anywhere crazy today that it matters. Like if I look crazy, I don't mind. It's fine. All right, so we're doing volume first on this side. Maybe I might prove myself wrong. Wouldn't be the first. Sure it won't be the last. And the good thing about this too is if you're in a hurry and you don't have time to do both, you could literally do want to walk out the door and be like, see ya. Because those are still some pretty amazing lashes. We know I love me some lashes. So ready for the glue-ons and magnetics to come. I know that the glue-ons I've heard are coming first. Really hope that those magnetics aren't far behind. Ooh. Did you see that? Just leave it. Don't touch it. You touch it, you're going to smear it. And I know you want to move it because I want to move it. But guess what? We're going to look crazy for a minute and it's going to be fine. Because if you move it and it smears, best of luck to you. All right, so that's volume first. Nope. Yeah. This one was length first, volume second. This is volume first, length second. So I might have had that backwards. It's a possibility. We'll go in with some length. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Huh, oopsie. It's all right. It happens. Live or not live, it happens. Poke yourself in the eye, because that's fun too. I don't know if there's like a huge difference. Do you guys see a difference? I would say probably do them and come back with this brush anyway. I made a big old mess on here. That's all right, we're gonna fix it. It happens. When they're almost dry, just kind of brush them through if you need to with another little spoolie. I buy these spoolie brushes on Amazon and they come in handy. So I'm just gonna do this while I want to fix this, but I can't yet. So we're just gonna play with our lashes for a minute until I can. So I told you there's a solution to pretty much all of it. I didn't put this back in yet because I might just want to do one more like little sweep over. Just on the tips of them, like so. Just for a little extra length. Okay. You're ready to remove the dots? I'm going to remove the ones that are on here first. Literally just let them dry. And guys, just brush them off. And same thing with this. Grab, what brush did I use for that? You know what, this one's clean. Just grab a brush. Literally, flick them away. Who would have ever even known that happened? Nobody. Nobody would have had a clue. I don't know if I notice a difference really either way now. So I'm gonna go with that is personal preference. So if you decide you like to do volume first, then go for it. If you decide that you like to do length first, then go for that. Like, I don't really think you could go wrong either way, because I just showed two different ways, and looking in the mirror, I don't really see a difference. Do you see a difference? I don't really see a difference. All right. I know I've been on here, it seems like forever. That's okay. We're gonna pull our hair back real quick. Oh, leave a little rubber band on the ground. I'm sure the cat will find that. We're gonna go ahead and just split our hair. Usually I braid them. But my hair is so fresh and clean right now. We're just gonna let them be. This one fell out. Okay. We're not done yet. All right, so I think I'm gonna use a different one because I had one on this morning, my shorter girl that you guys have seen, because I've worn her before. I'm gonna go, I think, with this one because it reminds me a little more of fall. Let's give her a quick brush. Hold on, we're gonna brush her and then we're gonna, she just needs a little brush in the front. She's a little frizzy, but it's fine. I feel very fall. I feel very fallish. I can't remember if I like her pulled a little to this side or if I liked her better to the other side. I think she's supposed to be in the center, but I feel like she looks weird in the center for me. Probably this piece doesn't help either. She just has beautiful, lightweight curls. Just gonna, there we go. I'm just gonna shift her a little bit. It's a possibility. What do you guys think? We've got her, or go back to my shorter girl that I had on earlier because I really like her as well. She just gives me all like the fall vibes. She's got like the beachy waves. Still give me that summer. She's cute. And I think I called this one Hazel the other day. I was wrong. She's not Hazel. This is Lucy. Ah, I just love her. She's like just such an easy go-to throw on that I think I'm gonna sport her. She still has like those fall colors, like with my blonde in there that I love. I think she is like one of my new go-to faves. However, this is the one that I said was giving me short hair Taylor Swift vibes. I did cut her bangs like literally a teeny bit. I don't know if that's gonna be enough for me. Like this piece that keeps falling in the way, I don't know where it wants to go. So when I don't know, literally guys, I cut it. That's how it works around here. If you don't know, just cut it. So she's got the extra underneath because she's got the bangs. So you just kind of got to play with them and see where they fall. Sometimes, like I said, it's easier said than done. That's why I don't know if I'm just going to cut them. So maybe they just kind of go across. She doesn't really want to go to this side as much. I feel like she pulls or is made maybe a little bit more for a side swept on this side than this one. So right now, she's currently side swept to my left. Well, I guess maybe she wants to go there. She might stay there today. Usually she wants to be side swept to the right. So it's literally just, I feel like that's the way you just kind of have to train it. Because that's just the way that the hair on it lays. All right, so enough on that already. Here is the final look. We did purplies and oranges and all the fun things for fall. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you guys got some value or something out of everything that you saw today. Thanks for hanging out. Please don't forget to hit that share button on the bottom. If you have something you want to see, message me or just comment below and I'll do a live video and I will show it because I have a ton of product, and if I don't have the exact one, we'll make it work or I'll order what we need. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging with me. I hope everybody has an amazing Saturday. If you want to get in on some of these bundles and specials that are only a limited edition for the time being, please make sure to comment or hop on to my site and snag them, because if you don't, they're going to be gone and you're going to have to wait until hopefully they come out with something for like Christmas time. All right, guys, thanks so much. Love you bunches. Thanks for hanging with me, and I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.